Another fine day, another wonderful day, another beautiful day, another day for us to get together and have conversations, another day for us to sit and talk to each other, another day for us to just come together and talk about us, and talk about we, and talk about our community, and talk about what is happening, and talk about what has happened, what is happening, and what will happen, and just have conversations that can get us to a place that is better, that is far more better than where we are today. It's going to be another fine conversation. Had her on Toridey a few weeks ago, a few months ago, a few days ago, and it was a wonderful conversation. I've always wanted to have her again. By the way, I meet her for church one day, Salome hands. I can't have text, it's never Salome, so when you meet me, hug me. This is because they are good persons. This is because these are people who you meet and you talk to them and you realize they have a pure heart, they have a pure spirit. They just get a positive energy where every time you're around them, you want tap into. Boss,
Yes,
welcome,
so
welcome to Toridi.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Not Sako. I don't learn my lesson. Say, man, I ever address you as Sako, but not Sako. So, now an honor and a privilege at the same time for be here again. Like you mentioned a few months ago, that was precisely in January.
Mhm,
We'll be here. We should don't hear me and Apostle Chaplain Mark, and we'll
mhm.
be get a good time with you, and we share a lot of information. So, thank you for having me again.
I think Cinemage for thank you because busy people like you for create time for not only come and educate our community but also can she don't share the blessing, share in your blessing. I feel like it is something we need to applaud. For those who they watch the segment an immigrant, just an immigrant. Now that segment on Today we talk to people, we sit and talk with our people, and the goal for the conversation now for just have them share their experience. When we talk about immigrant, means you don't come off your original place, you live for some other side. And that side most of the time now your new home. So we just feel like we need to get this conversation with people. They share their journey. So the picking they will come after we, or the picking because most of the picking they will come after we, they not actually walk that journey. Most of them they'll bond them for year. Most of them they come here, they really young and all of that. They don't really get the experience we get until they can here. So we feel like it's important for us to document this moment. So they feel always go back for the if they need reference, if they need for learn a thing or two. We no want that situation again. We they be just a term and year, and then eager for transfer and for the next generation. When you they can't ask you question, we the vex, get the version. They ask you question the other day, we be happy, get the other version. Before you know it, we are fighting because of I don't know some simple thing that we. So we feel there's a need for us to get together, sit down, and have these conversations on video. So if he did for some place with any man for user, any type of one user, boss. Again, thank you for today. We'll start from the beginning. This is story, by the way. It is English, it is French, it is Pidgin. If you like, you talk small country talk. No man, no if you question you.
Okay.
We'll start from the beginning. Tell us about you, your names, where you from, and what you do.
Okay. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We get the opportunity for watch the live and also the people that will come later on.
Mhm,
So my name na Cornelia Ayamba Mbeng.
mhm,
So I be originally from Cameroon. Some people say West Africa, some people say Central Africa,
mhm,
but me I dey always still say West Africa. So actually I grew for a condo titi what do you call and say knockage view,
mhm,
you know. And then so be from Manfe.
mhm,
My papa come up from Manfe side,
mhm,
while my mommy come up from Dian side, or Rock or Balondo. So me I be picking for both sides. You understand now?
mhm,
So yes, and I grew up for a condo titi Pamol, and then spend a lot of time for a condo titi, go my primary school for a condo titi Baptist school, you know.
mhm.
And then from there, I get an opportunity for attend the first girls' college in Cameroon, Queen of the Rosary College, Okoyong Manfe. So I be a proud upson, you know. We say, who says all queens are equal? So I'll be a proud product of Okoyong Manfe Upsign. And so for 7 years I attend my secondary school for day, and then I be also be opportune for attend university for Cameroon. So I go the famous UB,
Mm-hmm.
University of Boya. I start with women and gender studies,
Mm-hmm.
and then I also do a double major in journalism and mass communication. But then after a while, because I never once spent up to 4 years for university, I switched fully to journalism and mass communication. And so while I be a student for UB, I be also be a student journalist. So run chariot radio for day. And then from there, the situation for Cameroon, work challenges,
Mm-hmm.
right? But God be bless me, when I permit me, I'll always make reference to the Almighty,
Mm-hmm.
because as she done for this place today, I did talk with Toridey and I did talk with Una, because say God be merciful and gracious to me. And so I'll always give you the glory. So while in the university, I get a relationship with God. And so I find myself in full gospel Moliko Boya, the famous focus for Moliko. And so while I be B-Day, God blessed me with an opportunity for start work. And so I start work as a freelance journalist with STV. Back then where
Mm-hmm.
STV is BC the boom,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Yep.
So yeah, so I work with STV for about 2 years. And while I be the work with STV, I can't graduate. How I graduate, I lost that opportunity. So me too, I can't do showman. So during that period of showman, guess what? God used them for pass me through. I call them the wilderness stage, because being without a job out of the university,
Mm-hmm.
no money pay your school fees
Mm-hmm.
again, no money give you that free
Mm-hmm.
money them and stuffs like that. So guess what? You have to survive. And so many of our young girls, they either take the easy route winner for like,
Mm-hmm.
sell your body and stuff. But because I don't get a relationship with God, I be really fear that aspect of life. So I start trust God for opportunities. While I the trusting for opportunities, I do a lot of other jobs. I call them other jobs, because Bible says, do not despise your little beginning.
Yeah.
Everything where I did today, now because of those experiences
Okay.
back then.
Yeah.
So I sell chips. I used to slice chips and I'll put them for stores them around, I lobby. I be careful, make friends with all man, because
Yeah.
I need to put my chips. I
Yeah.
make coconut sweet. I make um chicken. I used to go my 16, go buy chicken. So many people they don't know about this aspect of some of our life. They feel
Mm.
say we just magically appear
Reach for
for the
period.
US and
Mm-hmm.
then enter army and then start do all these stuffs.
Mm-hmm.
But some of us will go through the
Mm-hmm.
school of God's patience.
Mm-hmm.
I sell chicken. I used to buy chicken. I'll slice them, cook them, sell them with plantain for the stores around. And then I sell donut. I do a lot of stuffs. I do
Wow.
cake and different stuffs. And then, but now, how much you feel make for that kind one. And
Yeah.
then somebody introduced me, say, say you feel start go Douala, go Mache Mbopi, go start buy can sell for these students them. So I was like, you know what, that sounds like a good something. My papa be they always remind me. I remember those conversations I used to get and we out the class and I was kind of like this. It's a patience, patience. If there's one thing I respect my father is patience and accountability.
Mm-hmm.
It always like instill that one, say you must be patient and you must always be accountable,
Mm-hmm.
even with the small way you get them.
Get them.
So he'll tell me, say patient. So I start go machine boppy, go buy this roll-on and
Mm.
deodorant. Plenty of people for Cameroon not really like that
Like,
thing.
yeah.
But I'll go buy and start the worker from door to door for students, them they sell them. Because at that time I don't graduate from university. So I did go lobby for front students, them, sell some of those stuffs. After I go start buy pants and different stuffs, right? And then it can reach some point where place can over strong. You understand? Because that strike for you can happen where police them
Mm-hmm.
the Chakara place. I'll be one of the people them because of the stay for UB
Yeah.
Street. They be broke my door, they beat me with baton. So
Wow.
I experienced those kind of stuff. I experienced those gunshot and stuffs like that. Thank God some of us will come out alive from the whole situation. But then a friend of mine, he used to stay around my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
He see me after he approached me so one time. He said, "You look really smart. I have a business opportunity I can introduce to you. You don't need to have the capital. So I was like, what is it? He said they call and say direct sales maximum, DX max, right? But you get for move go Mutengene, and we all know Cham no na
Yeah.
easy place. So I move go start stay with you for a one bedroom house or Cham, and I think about we four be the stay inside that bedroom. Mind you, I did do all these things and my parents they no know, right?
Mhm.
So I go start stay for Cham and then he introduced me for this business. But I can notice
Wow.
and say with the business, for morning time, very disciplined. Now for there I start learn discipline. For morning, anyway, man, no say for day because I go boarding school. And then for
Mhm.
inside house, my mommy be being a teacher before I get into politics, right?
Yeah.
And then my papa be the work for a company. So discipline be being a
Yep.
one of that thing the way they play, But at that point, that direct discipline
Yeah.
way now you yourself they start be
Yep.
accountable for yourself.
So.
You dey start make decision whether this thing what they do it go affect me
Mm,
today or tomorrow,
mm,
So for charm now for day I learn that lesson. So for morning we dey go inside the hall, we should don't for front the hall, and then the will recite some things, excited, motivated,
mhm,
juicy. So the leader be the teach we like how to motivate yourself. Say no matter how hard life day, you
mhm.
must learn to pick up yourself
So.
every day in the morning
Yeah.
and you motivate yourself. You
Yeah.
understand? So after we do that, then they'll distribute now different products. Each person you get your back, you carry them. So I can't discover, say, hey, that what they used to go around for work for sell. I get a lot of compliments on like you're pretty, you're pretty. So I was like, oh, you know what? I can take advantage of this pretty way that they tell me
Mm,
because me, I suffer from I don't suffer from low self-esteem.
mm,
I don't really believe I'm pretty. I
mhm.
just believe I be who I be.
Especially mostly we will grow for that kind of places. They be considered for Cameroon say villages. You understand? So I remember me, I grew for Banga Bakundo. It
Yes.
take me a very long time for feel be outspoken, like for feel like any place you go, just be you, and that's the person that's enough. Go ahead.
Okay, I know Bangam Pakundu. I spend
Okay.
time there too.
Okay.
See, I don't talk Cameroonian, if you
You
understand.
don't take care.
Oh, I don't take care. So, so so I start dress up, right?
Mm,
I go dress up very well. I start to go office. I used to like this official wear, formal wear. I
yeah.
go wear like suit,
Mm,
wear different stuff. Then like I start to go some big office, but I go me na my DX Max. I carry my bag, I hang am. Then the release will start go for different city then. So your plan say, all right, from Monday to Wednesday, I go target now. You know one target charm. Cause
mm,
I'm already know we for
no,
charm.
yeah.
When you can't, they just start lock their
Yeah.
door. Target limbe, target boya. But some that why I initially start some places I be very uncomfortable for go,
Mm,
especially boya because I
mm,
don't work like STV journalist for
mm.
day.
But
And
then
then
how
now
you
they'll
want to
see me
see
at
ya?
the do DX Max. So I start run that side. I go me now that
Mhm,
but after a while, I'll go out, present some of these products, you'll pitch. They start teach we how for pitch,
mhm,
for be a salesperson. Hey, today we did get sales. If you buy one, you'll get one, stuff like that.
mhm.
That one, a whole chapter of its own,
Yeah.
Maybe someday when I write book, I'll talk that experience. If it helps somebody tomorrow.
Yeah.
Remember, no despise little beginning.
Begin.
So after the charm experience, I can't be reach some point where I remember mom mentioned the one. I know my sister the hear the one they'll laugh. My parents they start finding who are they then. People the way they know my parents and when they see me at the pitch some of the
Mm,
thing and then they know say I be university
mhm.
graduate and stuff, they start call say "Sa will see a picking." Hey, they start find me. When my remi they call me, I need one answer because I know where to go. It go
The
come
question,
next.
yeah.
Yes. So, but I remember one time they go put radio station, they go put radio message said they define Cornelia Ayamba.
I said,
My papa come with 10 if you can't find me, I see I run, But after a while, that way I don't settle down. I say, but like the prodigal son, yeah, I stress myself for
mm,
everywhere. I go me back to house. Remy goes so the cookies chop and stuff like that. I pack my bag. I go me back for a condo titi. I go be the tower. I go there. I start do my chips again. Even though Remy no be really like the idea. Say go Yaounde, go meet all your sister. My late elder sister used to be Yaounde, so that if you find work for there, you be smart. What did you do for a condo titi?
mm,
Don't grow for a condo titi, born Mundemba.
mhm,
Grow around here. You go school, you only come back now for here. Oh,
mhm,
they say follow who no road.
mhm.
You want advance in life, you get to go for Sawe more
Yeah.
opportunities there, But during that period, I spend more time for church and but in summary, right?
Mhm,
During that period, I can learn another trade, this catering, how
mhm,
for cook for occasion. Because
mhm,
me, I used to hate kitchen, you
mhm,
know, how for cook for occasion and then how for bake cake,
mhm,
So Tawe weddings that they around that were local communities. Guess what? They tap me. I did go and make the cake. I can't stand for occasion. I present the cake,
mhm.
So different opportunities
Okay.
start come. So finally, I move go Yaounde. I go get a job with these people there that they want travel, direct, not direct sales, étudiant league there, they Mbeng,
Mhm.
and then that way they look my profile and everything. They say, you know what, we want you to go to Boya and go open a new branch office there. So I moved back to Boya. That time, Chara Hotel, they just open up.
Mhm.
So I get an office space for day, and then I start work. So people there that want travel, go Cyprus,
Mhm.
Romania. Now who would they help them compile the paperwork,
Mhm.
and then until they get their visa and stuff like that. Where it can't help me that way my own time reach for travel abroad, right?
Mhm.
But after that, I can't get into modeling and designing.
Mhm.
This showbiz,
Mhm.
this movie industry, this Kamif way, they
Mhm.
all now,
Mhm.
all these different people, they get all these different opinions. That way, this thing where the Anglophone side start gain ground. Who will be on ground, will
Mhm.
be for boots. Like man like Gilbert Agbo. I
Mhm.
always respect it because I remember those little beginnings,
Mhm.
right? That way it start. It used to come even for Boyade, they can hunt for like new talents and stuffs
Mhm.
like that. Those are people that invested a lot into this industry.
Mhm.
But I wasn't into the movie side. I
Mhm.
was more into the fashion designing. So Renette and Disang, it
Mhm.
gets a fashion show
Yeah.
now. Yes. Now he I used to know it will be go occurring together, even
Mhm.
though it be my small for school.
Mhm.
But it teach me like how to come up with design because I like clothes.
Yeah.
So it teach me how to come up with different designs and stuff. So me too, I can form a clothing line,
Mhm.
Mbeng. And
Mhm.
so I attend my first fashion show when he organized we work with people like Penjo Baba and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But fast forward, God can bless me with the DV lottery, right?
Mhm.
That way I just born. So
Yeah.
I actually can be mommy picking for that age. I know I be a college graduate at that time,
Mhm.
but at the same time, I be still dey try to figure out life.
Mhm.
So I can be pregnant and then I born, right? And during that period, God blessed me with DV lottery. The irony, I said, my mommy stay play for me.
Wow.
Now, I want bring Ma talk something about this DV lottery. Again, congratulations for everybody where
You don't
you
win.
don't win DV lottery. It just come out a few days
Yeah.
ago. So congratulations, your life is about to change. This is a country of opportunities.
Mhm.
A country of opportunities. In a few minutes time, I'm sure Toridey go like launch me into that aspect where I'll tell una some of the opportunities where
Mhm.
I be presented with and where I utilize them. We una feel utilize them too, right? So DV lottery, I get a friend where already they it has here. He play me DV lottery like that kind 6 times. I no win.
Mhm.
Me self, I play like 2 times. So that year where I finally win, I Remy play.
Mhm.
Remy, he come out go visit a friend, and then I one year he call me. He say, "Come, can't take your picking because I don't tell me say play as I need play. I don't play the thing. They don't play for me. I never ever win."
Mhm.
So he say, "Come, can't take your picking." They cry. So I come out house, I go meet up. Peter, I reach where they say, "Okay, you already there. Why you no play?" I said, "But don't make up my mind. I no ever play the thing. I no lucky." He say, "No talk so." Okay, now me as your mommy, mommy blessing, I dey encourage you may play.
Play.
So he say, ma play with my picking. With reluctance, I play. Guess what happen? Results come out. I win. I don't even know because I don't even get time.
Damn.
Yeah, me and some my friend for Ikondo Titi will destroy that. My friend don't die. Shella Mesodi don't die now. So we be destroy, and then we hear people that the jubilate, that the holla. Say somebody don't win David lottery. They turn for me say, be I remember say you be tell me sometimes say yeah, Remy be telling me play that. I say yes. He say we'll go look him. I say
Oh, waste of time.
yeah, I say I don't even know how where that receipt number day. When you play, you get to
Yeah.
keep the receipt number. He say no be you like for sending them for email because I don't always get that habit. Remember, I talk about accountability with my
Yeah.
papa teach me. Say every information, receipt, information where it concern you, always scan your documents, email
Mhm.
yourself, and that one another tips for somebody for learn because being in this my recruiting field, I
Mhm.
notice that so many people not get documents for
Document.
themselves. If you ask me picture them tower they small, you ask me picture them for every place where I don't ever work. You ask me picture for every school I don't ever attend, every
Mhm.
occasion I don't ever attend.
Mhm.
I'll find you at least one picture. Everybody where I don't ever get an interaction with,
With.
I'll find you at least one picture. Even in my relationships, if I don't ever be in a relationship with you, I get all your documents. All, I'm serious. I have it somewhere. You never know when you may need it.
Mhm.
But I see so many people they want to do stuff, they don't have documents. You deliver a different man file for you, different man feel your document, you know,
Mhm.
get copy.
Yeah.
So if you be that person where you need to keep information, start keeper now.
I will ask you some questions.
Yes.
When you actually start think about traveling,
Mm-hmm.
when you actually is say like growing up and all of that, going to school, graduating, all of that, when you ever first think about falling bush?
Very funny question. For inside our house, again, a social sister then
Mm-hmm.
with one small brother. I get other big brother, but everybody be dey talk about bush. I be the only one
We
inside that
didn't talk
house
about bush.
when they talk about bush. I don't know why I be dey always see myself like the underdog in that house. I
Mm-hmm.
don't be dey see myself for go bush. And so they'll talk. And then since I be dey overdo church, 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 they say church don't wipe my head. Even if I go bush, I don't remember no man. So I it no be even be a question. But to when nobody no be no. Wait, I share with my mommy a couple of months ago and say, um, Tanwe, this World Trade Center, they be bombed this World Trade
Mm-hmm.
Center, that September 11,
Mm-hmm.
right? That was the first time that I made up my mind that, you know what, I won't stay in Cameroon. It's a secret.
Mm-hmm.
I made up my mind. I watched the news features and then I saw females in uniform. You
Mm-hmm.
know how we're military back in
Yeah.
Africa, so I not ever desire military. So I saw females in uniform. And then I watched a documentary about this journalist where he travel go um I think it was Southeast Asia.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kidnap him. He go do social work, they kidnap him. And then they show him for TV where they graphic, you
Mm-hmm.
know, where they cut his hand them
Mm-hmm.
and then they rape you, and stuff. And me, my desire growing up was to help people, but I be more into social work. So my goal be I say I want to be a missionary someday. I want travel, go different countries. Like when natural disaster, they go help people. But how I watched those two videos, it changed my mind. It changed the way I start look life. I say, oh, as a female, it did like say for us that they look here as very vulnerable. I don't want to go out there to help people like this journalist
Mm-hmm.
and then
You
they
end
go
up the way.
kidnap me.
Yeah.
Yes. So I want something that I'll be able to build myself. But I be no say Cameroon army no be an option for me,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And so I keep them a secret. And then but after I watch females them inside uniform, guess what you are doing? Many people don't know. I go online, I go write for Air Force recruiter. I go write for Air Force recruiter. I still get that email. I say, hey, I'm a Cameroonian currently living in Boya, Cameroon, and I'm interested in joining. I just watched the news and I saw females in uniform. What can I do to become that? And that journalist, that recruiter,
Recruiter.
he appreciate me and stuff like that. He say he be really encouraged for no say people outside of the United States. They see way soldiers they do like her, especially females.
Mm-hmm.
So he say, unfortunately, I know if he join because I did a foreign country. Say, but whenever I find myself inside the United States, he give me a name, say Macaulay, right? That was around 2011,
Mm-hmm.
2000 and between 2001 2011,
Mm-hmm.
where I start harbor that
Mm-hmm.
secret desire. But
Yeah.
inside house, I no share am for no man. Where they talk about bush, then my sister go say, hey, I want go me na
Britain.
Britain.
London. This.
Britain be one of the countries that they ever talk. Another one be na Germany and stuff. Me and she don't quite. But Tower Caster build relationship with Christ, right? I remember in 2007, 2006, that was the first time that God showed me that I was going to leave Cameroon, right? I be get some prayer session with a couple of my brothers and twin Chick and
Mm-hmm.
G. They are pastors now. And so Chick, I used to submit for he spiritually. So he tell me, say, you know what? I need you to ask God what you want him to do for you and also find out what your goal, your purpose in life is. He say, Ayamba, you more praise the God talk for you. So you say I got the talk for other people, you too, you more praise the God talk for you. So I take a fast, on day 3, I be just the pray me one inside room and then they like go on a trance and I start see different countries flags that they pass for my eye. It then I start to watch TV, different flags that they pass for my eye, different flags,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they understand that I was going to go to this country and I'm like, me of all people, not be any of my sisters, me with my madness.
Mm-hmm.
But fast forward, out of those countries where I be see I'm so I don't already be for half of the countries, thanks to
Wow.
the army, you know.
Wow.
Very interesting, so now the first time that I get an interest for like travel, but I don't ever tell my family until Tawe I passed DV lottery. And then they were shocked. I tell them, say, no, I don't want to travel now. I want to wait small before I go, you know.
I like that. I like that story. The reason being, growing up, whenever the whole bush fella idea become, people maybe they go now for go self, as in the way you say oneself, the way you had concern about things that were happening around the world and how can you actually contribute to making things better. People they mostly think that, oh, when bush fella the cow moto, the cow money, the bee has and all of that, mean I want go. So I'll be honest with you, especially we men
Mm-hmm.
or boys back then, we be, oh, you two, you go, you come back. Mommy, then they give you chop, they cook and give you small get it for Katie, anyone with one time. If you take a because be bush fuller. It really be interesting was you see you be actually look things and completely different.
Yeah.
Now, when you win lottery,
Mm-hmm.
um, and then you start to prepare, did you still have it in mind that you know what when I cross, I want to go join military?
Well, when I win DV lottery,
Mm-hmm.
right? The military wasn't my first priority.
Mm-hmm.
Like I talk, I like to do my research.
Mm-hmm.
And if you notice, most of the time when I dey talk, I dey ever tell people say follow my way, no road.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, if something they will be interested in,
Mm-hmm.
find information. If you know person way he get that information, no fear, no
Mm-hmm.
fear face. Reach out for that person. Not only a fool will ignore you because say you the ask information or they go despise you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Reach out for that person. Ask say, what can I do
Do.
to become like you or to
Mm-hmm.
achieve what you have achieved or to do this?
Mm-hmm.
So I do a lot of that. Ask people them where they abroad. Where it bring me back to an experience where I get. I know say so many people not be get that kind of experience. That's why they Cameroon, right? Um, you see these bushfaller people them,
Yes.
they not be they move me. I don't know why God be give me that mindset. Tower Day Cameroon, I be get opportunity for work with two people there, actually three.
Yeah.
I'll tell you those opportunities. One of the first ones then be na a friend where he did the Netherlands, play B stand, now a
Mm-hmm.
musician. So me and you meet up on Facebook, we the communicate, and they tell me, say, one come Cameroon can shoot a music video,
Yeah.
and then he did see me the fashion designing thing the way I be the do am. He said they like say I get some fitting into that area. So he
Mm-hmm.
tell me, say, ma find ma scout for talents and stuff. So now my first bush faller gig that why we get
Mm-hmm.
them. Me and you no begin no relationship of that sort. But we worked as business partners, right?
Yeah.
Because I always believe say when you do work with person, no ever mix pleasure with them.
Yeah.
The day where you mix them, you don't kill
They
your
don't.
brand.
Yeah.
You know. Now, since this what they tell somebody out there where it build a brand for itself, it do business.
Mm-hmm.
No chop and no poo poo for place where you dey work,
Yeah.
for place where you dey make your chop. In the sense say if you dey do business with somebody, define that relationship. Most men they hate am when you do that, when you try to define that relationship. I dey always ask, I say, me and you, wetin be the relationship, wetin you want from me? Annoying, but I always ask, what do you want from me? I need you to define it.
Yeah.
Are you interested in me as a person, or are you interested in working with me in this particular aspect? And at the one may you use your mop, you define them,
Talk
so
am.
that tomorrow when you can't make fine girl. I dey just keep you for your corner. You understand? No, 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 no. It's very important.
Very true.
Very important. Even for place where you dey work, no ever date, no ever follow person where you dey work. Whether na your colleague, whether
Mm-hmm.
na your boss, whether
Mm-hmm.
na your subordinate. The
Mm-hmm.
day where you do and so you don't kill your brand, you don't kill your integrity. I mean, even get your own self. They call them fraternization. Me and you, right? We fit date if we get the same rank. But if I pass you for rank or you pass me for rank, we're not supposed to get no nothing. They fit kick
Really?
me and you out of the military. Exactly. And see, like if you be officer, I no fit date you. I fit only date you if we date the same rank. And we're not even when we start date, they'll give we like a 90-day period for marry or enam.
Really?
Boom. They call them fraternization. Boom. So I don't meet up so many young girls them way that they be interested in joining the military, right? And then other people that they already did military, they get high rank, they tell them, I love you, I this, I that, I that. My dear, they just want to sleep with you. Because when you join that military, una no fit get no business again.
Wow.
Some man must snitch, and then one man that person go be demoted. You too, but usually they'll punish the man get more rank
Mm-hmm.
because
Because
they
you know
expect say you
better.
know better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know the mix me business and so with Play B, I get my first gig, right? That was the first time I worked with somebody like Cindy Imade.
Mother.
Yes, and then I get another bush falling jig. One doctor here in the United States, I no call his name because no na a
Mm-hmm.
social media,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook kind of person. So he reached out for me, say I teach you French. That time I used to talk small French.
Mhm.
So I'll be the teach you French on social media and they connect me with other people they want learn French.
Mhm.
And then they be the pay me, right? And then another gig to where I can get Dr. Charles Agbo. He be get a company, my doctor they're the one insurance.
Mhm.
With the one insurance, right? So I start work with while they Cameroon. Then I come here, I just switch start work with as a public relations officer.
Officer.
So my first conference where I host and Tawa come America
America.
now with it. Yeah. So Tawe I come Bush. What was that question again? Somebody they call me say Sergeant Toki Toki. So
Yeah.
yes. So yeah, like I said, you don't mix pleasure with
With
work,
yeah.
right? So while while in Cameroon, I work with a lot of bush fallers, and some of them connect me with their other bush faller friends.
Mhm.
Wait till when they come, they discover the kind of person who are they. Some of them they say, "No, I want to marry you" and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Well, that one a different story. But fast forward coming to the United States, the military wasn't my priority
Mhm.
when I first came. I was received by my mom's friend, a
Mhm.
very good lady. I call her my mom,
Mhm.
right? So she received me. Remember, person where he receive you inside this
It
country
matter.
go determine how far you go.
Go.
Very important.
Mm.
If you go meet up person where he know the go in school, he know the do no nothing for add value to himself, he
Mm.
be satisfied with a
With
few
waiting go get.
dollars, then
Mm.
way he dey get them every month. Guess what? That's the person that you circle yourself with. So
Mhm.
guess what? Now that
The
angle
route if you go.
you'll take. But if you meet up person where he already get direction, focus, and
Mhm.
and
If you
motivation,
dream big.
yes, you two you'll go far.
Mhm.
So before I want come, that my mommy, it would already drill me on like what to expect in the United States. So I
Mhm.
don't always love the medical field. So that's why I come with the focus at the good nursing school, right? And so I find admissions for a school where they don't close and now. Say I'll start the nursing school and everything. But while I be the stay away, I start work at, I start touch
Mm.
that small dollars. It sweet me. So I was like, you know what? I don't think say I
That nurse
want
school matter.
I swear that nursing school. No, I say I'll go the nursing school, but I don't want all debt for this country. So I say I no wan do a full program because
Mhm.
people feel say you must come this country, you must go school for 4 years for get the nursing. But
Yeah.
you fit go only for 2 years. You do
Mhm.
an accelerated program, especially
Mhm.
if you already get a bachelor's from Cameroon.
Come on.
So now that route where I start looking. But why I dey look am again? One of his sons, them, not the biological sons, because my mommy get plenty picking them. One of
Mhm.
his sons, them, he can have Sunday. He say you look like you do really well in the military. Onkungwana, that's his name. I remember his name. You look like you do very well in the military. He say try to talk to a recruiter. I say I'll think about it, but I don't ever tell this. I don't ever get an interest.
Interest.
And then another of my friend who dey work for the same place, National Guard recruiter can start talk for you. So he call me say come here. They tell me about military. So I stand for the guard. I no show no interest. So the National Guard recruiter he pitch the National Guard for the other guy, but he no pitch am for me because I already how
Mm.
you so never read a book by its cover, but I
Cover.
be the pay attention. So I go back, go start study the different ones. So initially I was tilted towards the Air Force. I tried to reach out for that recruiter where I don't talk to many years ago, but I
Mhm.
don't feel reachy way. My understanding now, I say as a recruiter, right, we get our contract a short time. Our contract is short time
Mhm.
for you did do recruiting for like 3 years, and then after that, if you choose for remain for recruiting or you choose for go do another thing. Like me right now, I'm currently a recruiter, but this let me drink a little bit. So for me now, I'm currently a recruiter, right?
Mhm.
And my contract was supposed to be for 3 years, but um, I'm about to switch and go do something else, which just remind me later. I'll tell you
Mhm.
because the last time we'll be come here with Chaplain Mark,
Mm.
we'll be talk about them. So
Mm.
I just want to give you an update because
Mm.
now a good thing, right?
Mhm.
So I communicate with the chaplain, with a
Recruit.
recruiter, and then the recruiter way it be attend more to me. It be from Minnesota. It no be na for Texas.
Mhm.
It no be na for Oklahoma. Oklahoma begin mostly those National Guard recruiters that be more active. So I do my research. I say National Guard no be for me. So
Mhm.
na army. So I communicate with the recruiter. I go Minnesota 3 different times. I go take my exam, come back. No man, no, even my mommy for us. I go take my exam, I come back, and then cause everybody knows how they do now. I dey go now the nursing,
Mm.
but they don't know say I don't develop a different. I go the second time, go sign my contract, and then I come back. And then when time reach now, way I want go now the school. I come, I say, Mom, I have something to tell you. So what is it? I say, Mom, so I joined the army. Remy look me like, hmm? I said I joined the army and I'm about to go for my training. Cause we the plan for go Cameroon for one of the daughters' wedding. So I said I cannot go to Cameroon because I've been told, during that period, Ebola. Say
Mm-hmm.
if I go to Cameroon, they'll have to quarantine me. I may not go to my training.
Mm-hmm.
So, he said, well, that is good. I know the nursing route is a good one, but I believe the army all those different opportunities, you can still follow it. So now so I find myself for US Army. Oh. Mm-hmm. That's why I find myself for US Army. And I don't dey do this work since January 20th of 2015. So January where the kind go make me 10 good years. Can you imagine? I
Wow.
just got to the United States and here I am, 10 years in the army.
May I ask you,
Yes.
do you think um your yesterday, where you're coming from,
Mhm.
actually built you for what you're actually enjoying in the United States now?
1000%, if I'm allowed to answer that way.
Mm-hmm.
1000%. See, like the reason why I share a lot of my stories back in Cameroon,
Mm-hmm.
now because of which this question.
Mm-hmm.
Every experience I went through in Cameroon
Mm-hmm.
built me up for this person that is sitting and looking at you, except
Mm-hmm.
for the relationship part.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but built me up. Every experience, like I talked about direct sales maximum, DX Max,
Yeah.
walking in front of people's houses, lobbying and pitching for them to buy your products,
Yeah.
right? In the United States, I ended up having a second bachelor's in applied management,
Mm.
which was paid for by the army. And so it led me to becoming an entrepreneur. And guess what? Today I actually launched my digital business,
Wow. Mm.
lgmbengdigital.com. And I'm confident because I had those experiences back then. And even in the United States, the army is not the only thing I do.
Mm.
People feel say when you join military, you know, if you do no other
Nothing.
things. I have done other stuff like Scrum Master, I get certification. Um, behavioral health
Mm-hmm.
technician, I get certification. Even the CNA, I think the last time I shared my CNA experience,
Mm-hmm.
I don't work for nursing home. I've done it. But all these things, right? I was able to do it and appreciate the opportunity because of who I was back in Cameroon and all the experiences that I had,
Mm-hmm.
right? Even in the military career. They say no now you define yourself, not be you the massage your ego,
Yeah.
not be you the clap for your juju, but
Mm.
permit me ma clap for my juju. I believe I have been successful in my military career because of the experiences that I had back in Cameroon, right? Like right now, I'm a staff sergeant.
Mm-hmm.
If one talk about like the few Cameroonians them way that they do well for this country, right? My name's supposed to be there.
Wow.
I know that will not sit well in many people's minds, but I know what I'm saying because
Mm.
when it when it comes to insurance, right?
Mm.
Army covers you. When it comes to your health insurance,
Mm-hmm.
Army covers you. When it comes to a paycheck, every first and the 15 in active duty, Army covers you. During COVID-19, I appreciated God for the opportunity to be the amongst the 1% where they serve this government in the military during COVID. That way, many people lost their jobs. All I had to do was stay at home and take care of my baby, my girl, my
Mm.
daughter. And every first and the 15, I had money. And that empowered me to be able not just to support myself or my family, but other people. Like there were people that were reaching out to me, people that don't know me on
Mm-hmm.
social media, and they'll be like, hey, sister, auntie, Ibado. And then, I'll be like, all right, what's your Momo number? Or like, all right, what will be your cash app? And remember, they always talk the thing, say, God will bless you so that more be a blessing. Me, I believe everything where God give me, not be for me. It dey give me now so that might be intent, be that middleman way go reach out for the people that don't if you reach directly. So when I say being one of the few Cameroonians, the way that they do well, right? That is a very good point where if you want to analyze them negatively, that one are on you. But if you want to analyze them positively, then you will understand what I mean. Like I talked about the health insurance, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't born picking inside the country, ask the bill. If you don't get sick, only for ambulance will carry you from your house, go hospital. Would
Mm-hmm.
you talk about 3,000? For the charges for see doctor, no they. The charges for your hospital, no they. Your lab test, no they.
Mhm.
But 2019, I had a surgery. I had a cyst, ovarian cyst, where it almost killed me, right? I was down for 8 good months to recover. Even army self no be fit say I go recover. But during that period, I went through all kinds of specialty care. If I no be army, let's be honest. If I no be army, I no think say I for make am. Now God save me first,
They threw
right?
the
But
army.
He knew that there was going to be a time I was going to need the army to foot those bills, so I could get the specialty care. They cut me from right up here in between my two girls.
That is too graphic.
Yeah, it's too graphic. I'm sorry. Right down there to save me. What had happened was I had a cyst. And this one, another one for my ladies. Back in Cameroon, they do a lot of medical. Uh,
Boss,
yes.
I don't know. I didn't do well with that conversation.
All right. No, 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 no. I just want to bring a point.
Mm-hmm.
Say, always go for checkup. You feel look like you look perfect, but
Perfect.
always go for checkup because the our body we need to control them. A
That's
lot they
true.
happen inside. Go for checkup because you don't know what they happen inside you. Would you just hear story say, hey, some our brother or our sister,
Don't
he no
fall.
sicko, he just sleep the whole call morning time, he don't go. Or he just day fine or with the talk, he just fall now all that. But a lot they happen inside.
Yes, sir.
So go for checkup, right?
Mm-hmm.
And back to the story, I had those bills and it was paid for, and I saw all different kinds of specialty care. And I continue to see those specialty care for 2 good years. 2 good years. I will take like that kind 20 tablets every day, swallow, morning, afternoon, evening, Also, I am about forget that kind bill. Or I for call mama me, they send money from Cameroon. They'll change CFA to dollar. I go reach how much for pay those bills. So that is why I say I said what I
Mm.
said, right? So with this rank, it's a good rank. The good thing about the military, and I say, oh, our whole life therefore, it is on Google.
Mm-hmm.
Go and Google how much do you get paid. We get paid based on how long you've stayed in the military and also your rank, right? So me and you will get the same rank. If you just be promoted to this rank or you just come in, you don't be 3 years. Me, I don't be 9 years. Do you expect that we're going to be paid the same?
Mm-mm.
Exactly. And apart from that, success not only about the money where you get them,
Mm.
it's about how you keep improving yourself, how you keep adding value to yourself, and how
Mm.
you keep impacting the life of others,
Others.
right? So why do I say I'm one of the successful ones? Because by the grace of God, through the army, I've had a platform that I'm impacting in the lives of others, right? I
Mm.
give them the opportunity to add value to themselves.
Wow.
For instance, being an army recruiter,
Mm.
a lot of Cameroonians, for instance, they feel say they don't pass age where they no fit join. They feel say because they get only ordinary levels, they
Mm.
no be qualified. They don't even know say they fit still join. But now when they reach out
To
and I walk them through the
true.
process, help them, and then they sign that contract and then they join military and then they start getting opportunity for impact into their own life and their family.
Mm.
No na success that.
Yeah.
So you will want start calculate and they go from Komzamba. Those are the things that I'm referring to. Me just being here talking about just being here, just
Mm.
sitting here and showing somebody out there that hey, as a female, you too, you can do
You
it. You
do.
can succeed in this country instead of just concentrating on that one that is giving you that fixed 1,000, 2,000. You can join the United States military and go to school and come up with a bachelor's and become an entrepreneur, or you may have a master's,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I just did, and the army will pay for it. You don't pay a dime. Is that not success?
Yeah, success. You come here through lottery,
Yes.
and me too. Same. In trust me, looking back, or when you look at other ways people get to the United States, it's crazy. So many crazy routes in day in. Um, when you look at that other routes, in which you should don't talk to yourself.
Oh my God. I am like, Lord, I thank you. Thank you for your grace over my life. Thank you for not just blessing me only with the gift of life and salvation, with also the opportunity to travel to the United States through the DV lottery, because that's like the easiest route
Mm.
and the most
The
secured
best,
route.
yeah.
Because, you know, again, being an army recruiter, I
Mm-hmm.
get to sit down with different kinds of people, not just Africans.
Mm-hmm.
Other people to the fall bush, right?
Mm-hmm.
Other people to the use these
Mm-hmm.
roads to for come here. So I hear different stories where sometimes they add she don't so na tears it stand for my eye. People there that they use na Amazon rainforest, people there that they use na water. One day they tell you stories the way they see people die for their front.
Mm-hmm.
They survive. So I am grateful for the DV lottery. And now why that I keep telling people, I don't make plenty video them on social media on like how to play by yourself
Mhm.
without even spending a dime, how to prepare for interview, how to come to this country, and what you can start doing to prepare yourself when you're coming into this country. For instance, if you see the Cameroon, you don't discover so you don't win DV lottery. One of the fastest things you feel do now for learn a trade.
Mhm.
Learn I don't be know how for plat. How I come the country, I
Yeah.
start plat. While at the wait me my donkey come,
True.
I start plat rasta. I am of all people.
Mhm.
And that's why I be the earn my money before I get into the CNA line, and then you get people that way. See, say for Cameroon now, we minimize a lot of those handwork like
Yeah.
carpentry,
Mhm.
tailoring.
Yeah.
Even though now so for Cameroon, we no get tailors, we get winner
Fashion
fashion
designer.
designers. CEOs. Congratulations, oh my sisters, my brother. I respect and I honor your hustle. But yeah, those things, right? That will be you and me will be the grow up.
Mhm.
Will be the look that thing that like say, wait, even like when they say you say you get boyfriend, get girlfriend, what did you do?
Say na
It's in a
say
carpenter, say
carpenter say,
out.
ah, say a mechanic.
Mechanic. But inside
We dey
this
see
country,
money mechanic dey make am here we dey
inside
lie.
this no inside this country to a mechanic that the money wey mechanic that the
Make am,
make am,
yep.
especially if he succeed for open just a
A
small
small
place,
place.
he be billionaire.
Yep.
Hairdressing,
Mhm.
especially if it's sabi. See, like that day New York, right? For the community where I be we not be get with people the way that they plat
Mhm.
baby. You get for drive 1 hour, make the plat you make appointment. Then you go there then see now some akata be the plat baby.
Oh, use that word to
Oh no, sorry.
go ahead.
Yeah, so but only bill where they be the charger. You understand?
Mhm.
It no be easy. It no be easy. So they guess what you me I do. Me I cheap.
Mhm.
People don't know about cheap. I know them for that careless spending. I will shave it down. I cut the hair and I buy my wigs. One
Mhm.
day I don't plan a rasta, one day I don't plan. So anytime I want change, I save my money. Anyway, I know it doesn't mean you do that one. No, you need for like patronize your brother and your sister their work. At the talk say, place where I be find myself because I don't get the opportunity for utilize them a lot. I be able to figure out one way go work for me, right?
Mhm.
So like will be the talk those kind of handwork you use and you prepare yourself so that when you come, you eat while you the wait me at doki come,
Mhm.
even though now the process don't fast,
Mhm.
right? So you'll be able to do one or two things and then you make your money. But again, back to the question, I really appreciate God for that DV lottery route. It no be really be strenuous for some of we, even though the first time I go, they no give me visa.
Mhm.
The first time I go, they no give me visa because small complications be big, right? And they look me, they say, all right, but they keep my passport and then about 2 weeks before me give visa. So all thing be done. I was like, God, why you tease me with America
And
and then
then
you know give me visa?
my next question I want to
Yeah.
ask you, wait when you go to America,
Hmm.
because like you talk and you don't even share a little bit about the person will receive you
Yes.
go in about 80 to 90% of the time will determine what you will become. And that
Hmm.
person will you dream big, that person will already be established and all of that.
Hmm.
Just the fact you do for that environment, you start, oh, meet one really live like this, oh, meet one drive the
Hmm.
motor, oh, see the way the man they live the doctor life, meet one become doctor, all of that. The question now, when you got here,
Hmm.
I don't listen to people they talk about so many embarrassing things.
Hmm.
Uh my share my own.
Okay.
For my fair, because I want to come out to play soccer. So I was really fit. I was slim. I was toned. And
Before you swallow the cow.
before I started the cow,
Okay.
when I landed for Washington, that was
Hmm.
the first time I saw so many big people for airport. Like I say, what look the man go so he go end. I'll follow the next one come so
I know
and then
it's in
I
it.
understand some of that BB gene the way my maybe they used to say that way. Who be the one that one now who
Oh
now.
my goodness.
So for you, wait to
Hmm.
be there that moment where you look like okay, maybe Cameroon this anymore. I didn't have some different country now.
My own Natawa that plane take off. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That way that plane take off, I stand because I be feed the TC.
Mm-hmm.
I see people, I say, oh, okay. So I'm no longer in Cameroon. The air is different, right?
Mm-hmm.
But all right. On a serious note, I arrived now through DC
Mm-hmm.
and then I faced immigration,
Mm-hmm.
right? The way they asked me questions, the questions they asked me. So they get your profile in front of them before
Yeah.
they ask you. I was like, wow, this is so different with the way our own authorities handled it.
Mhm.
So that was a wake up call for me.
Mhm.
And then Tawa enter, Tawa you finish your immigration or you
Mhm.
come, right? And then the person will be with me, I see different family members, right? I see only the way the airport they so different from one Cameroon airport.
Mhm.
So that was a wake up call for me. And then Oklahoma, going to Oklahoma because I'm getting second flight. So
Mhm.
now I go Oklahoma and then my mom can receive me with
Mhm.
my mom can receive me with the husband. They came, they brought flowers and then, oh, I am. I was like, mom, so mom saw me. I said, "You're here. You're here.
Oh.
You're here." And then the welcome reception and everything.
Mhm.
And then that mama mean a very straightforward mommy. He don't know how to do this
Mhm.
back and forth. So if it already did like prepare my mind. So that I come, that I don't rest fine. I don't chop fine. He put me down. Say um what's your goal, what are you trying to achieve, again that aspect of the person will receive you.
Mhm.
It gives me different options and then he tell me say like he so initially I was like, mom, did nursing this, so I don't really go school so that I get bachelor. I don't want to go me school again for go do nursing. He tell me say, see, if me I used to be a teacher back in Cameroon, I come here, I humble myself, go back for school so that I come up with a bachelor's degree in nursing, and then I be a nurse, I did do this work. What more of you with your young brain? Say don't sell yourself short.
Mhm.
So he pumped me up, he
Mhm.
encouraged me. So I was like, Mom, I'm ready. He said, if you're ready, let's go. And then he start introduce me. He get so many people them. And which what I realized saying that the people too around it, even the younger ones them, that people that they dream big. So I had no option but
Mhm.
to start dreaming big,
Mhm.
start dreaming big. Cause like most people them where they already know Oklahoma na place where if you want go school or you want build yourself, you dey come Dallas, you come Texas, you go Maryland, you go Njoka, fine. But when you want serious, go back for Oklahoma. You go sit down quiet. You go your school. You build yourself. When you don't achieve, people the way they
Mhm.
know it what the way you
Yeah.
don't achieve, and then you go back. But when you see other young people, the way they even be younger than you, they don't succeed. They did like inside our batch, so will become right.
Mhm.
All them don't be doctors. I'm not even kidding you. All
Oh.
them don't be doctors. All them don't be successful people. So even when I joined the military, I told myself that I will not remain behind.
Mhm.
I cannot be satisfied with just being in the military and advancing myself in terms of my career progression.
Mhm.
I will also continue building myself in the civilian side. And like I share, I do different certifications, Scrum Master, behavioral health technician. I
Mhm.
do master resiliency training for people that way how to handle challenges in life.
Mhm.
I go back for school again, go do a second bachelor's in applied management. I go back again for school, go do a master's in of divinity, where
Mhm.
I just graduated this March.
Mhm.
And right now, talking to you, I'm in school doing my PhD. And this time around, it has nothing to do with all the previous bachelors. The first one was in journalism. The
Mhm.
second one was in applied management. The third one was in divinity, which is theology.
Mhm.
This other one right now, I want to be a doctor. Because I'm like, oh, my friends are doctors. Me too, I have to be a doctor. But that's not the reason. That's not
Yeah.
my
Yeah. Yeah.
motivation, right? After all the experiences, because like people there, they know me, they know my stories, right? Especially when it comes to the relationship side, the emotional side, I was very vulnerable because I did not have that experience. It's people there they
Mhm.
go girls
Mhm.
school. You come out girls school, then you come university. I had one shake small got to arrest you,
Yeah.
and so you don't really get that experience. And some funny cliche talk there for pigeon say when you don't get that experience, it will catch you later on in life. So later on in life, that way I say I want to settle down, I end up in very wrong relationships and being that vulnerable and naive when you dey play with people the way they know Cartier sense,
Yeah.
you more fail. So now I decided that I want to do a PhD in psychology, right? I want to understand human mind. I want to understand human being develops.
Mhm.
So I'm actually doing that. And that's another thing. You can never be satisfied just being at the position that you are in. No man need you arrive. You
Yeah.
will continue for learn till the day where you and me will leave this world. So that's my experience.
You don't really stay in at close to 10 years. What do you think? What do you think Wait till you think say now that one thing we don't learn them, especially with some person we see the Cameroon, we still young, we maybe you don't start dream for travel. Which be that one thing we feel see the need for no.
First of all, humility.
Mm-hmm.
It's very big. Whether you still dey Cameroon or you dey here or you dey still plan for come here or you dey plan for go back for Cameroon.
Mm-hmm.
Humility. No man need to succeed if he feel say it already arrive.
Mm-hmm.
You get for get a teachable mind.
Mm-hmm.
You get for be ready for unlearn to learn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you already know, when you get opportunity to a person want teach you, humble yourself, stay calm, and allow that person because you'll discover so you'll still learn. So if
Mm-hmm.
you still dey Cameroon, you dey come here, you must be humble because for instance, if you come out Cameroon, you come here, now person go receive you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
buy house, live am for year for car enter inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
That person go receive you. You know, so you dey come empty hand, right? Even for
Yeah.
put that they count money, you change them to dollar, it go be how
Could be how
much.
much?
So when you come here, you get for humble yourself because somebody go receive you. And when you dey inside that person in home, humble yourself,
So.
learn, serve, right?
Mm-hmm.
No the jam your head, ask questions, and also not just become too comfortable because say they don't receive you. You just want she don't start chop the fat.
Yeah.
No, you get forget the focus, set goals for yourself, and then those goals that go help you for stay focused and then put timelines to those goals. Now a lot of things they were I notice them. So many of we the come out Cameroon will come here, who can't give people the way they already they a bad name.
Mm-hmm.
You say, I come, he no receive me well, he no treat me well, he drive me for a house, he do me this, he do that. But we fail for understand say when we come out Cameroon, come here, that person don't already receive you. Now a big favor that we don't do and for
Yeah.
open the doors
The
for you.
most important thing.
Because it go defeat you all your appointments then before I even get the key, now go dey drive you around.
Yeah.
When me say make it inconvenience itself
True.
for take you around and stuffs like that, right? And so you get for prepare say after a while you need to move out.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go figure out yourself. But a lot of times when we come with one caster
One
strong
enjoy
head,
until.
one enjoy so we dey forget say we don't come will be a burden. Because whether we accept or not, when you come and somebody
You a
receives you, you are a
plus.
burden to that
Yeah.
person. It be don't add. It what a be don't add for hello, my Cameroon people. E no dey for yellow, how e dey for home where you dey just stay for house, you no even pay rent. Maybe na so house wey so your great grandpapa be bill am.
Bill am.
For years so you no pay your bill, they dey kick you out. Eviction notice e dey come. Even if you no dey there, leave am for your door, they give you 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
If you no honor am, they dey drag you go court. Now you dey pay the court fee.
Mm-hmm.
So even if na your mommy, na your papa, he open the door, you enter, you stay inside, you get to start figure out the plan. And then you
Yeah.
say maybe you go for a bag go backbite.
Yeah.
Because to I notice so many people they do now say that they make new friends and then start go for those their new
Mm,
friends them
yeah.
that they intoxicate them, get so many voices in their head, then they cast that cause confusion. For inside house where they receive them,
Mm-hmm.
they cast out the backbite. And then come out, go for as I go to say, this man a bad person,
Mm-hmm.
this man a wicked person, this man a selfish person. Where you don't forget, say, how you this thing, so that has thing and the way be the do already you be a burden. Then nothing and they will
Yeah.
be the do now way you dey cause that person a lot of discomfort. So it will give you quick notice,
Yeah.
right? So when you come, humble yourself first. When you there for inside that house, you know, I hear of some story where the person even sweep even house where they stay inside. If the chop leave a pan, the made owner of the house wash and for you disappear. All party the way what happened,
He did
boom,
it.
it attend. Never even figure out a job. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
he the one drive motor because they see friend they don't come here, they don't work, they don't invest. By the way, most of that motor then now on credit, on credit.
Maybe on man to get good credit if we take the motor then so.
Exactly. And another thing, when you come in,
Mm-hmm.
even if you get the money inside your pocket,
Mm-hmm.
you no get credit for rent house. They no get history. Your credit for the country be more important even than
Important
cash.
cash.
So you go with your money one rent house, they'll deny for rent you the house
Mm-hmm.
because they don't know you inside system. So humble yourself inside that house where they receive you.
Yes.
So humility na the very big lesson where me I learn am. And then the second lesson I say, make the right friends, keep the right companies, and cut your shirt, your coat
Quote.
according to your size. You see person the come here never even be how many months. He want drive rough cut.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, me I be stuck with some rough cut or I see travel figure and for pay. Not be because I want that for myself, you know. But person go just come country, never even stay. You no even get job. Person dey still feed you. You wan drive RAF car, you wan go take motor, you dey go take big job. May your friend them for Cameroon, they know say you don't
I
arrive.
want to ask you something,
Yes.
especially about the military.
Mm-hmm.
So, if some person just like you talk to, even when you be there back home, if you don't watch videos online for
Mm-hmm.
news, and then you start pick interest in becoming a military person.
Mm-hmm.
If some person they back home where it would think like you will be the thing that time, what are some of the things you think they have to prepare them so when they get here they will easily just integrate themselves?
All right. So not much can be done. I
Mm-hmm.
think the most important is when you get here, you have to meet the military criteria,
Mm-hmm.
right? And one of the first one is schooling.
Yeah.
You know, if you join military, you know, get at least high school diploma. And high school diploma for what equivalency for Cameroon. Nigeria, I think they call it GS something something.
Mm-hmm.
For Cameroon, na ordinary levels.
Mm-hmm.
So if you not get ordinary levels, right? Or maybe be a school dropout, you get, you know, only primary school. When you come here, they get what they call an GED.
Mm-hmm.
So you fit easily register for this distant learning. You study for like 2 weeks, you take the exam. But while you did Cameroon, no play
Mm-hmm.
with your school.
School.
A lot of young people there, they day high school, they day O level or they day advanced level because they know say they can't fall bush, they need concentrate again for
Yeah.
school because they can't fall bush. My dear, that thing will still follow you like a ghost when you come here. For instance, in the military, the level of education where you come in with will determine the rank where you take and enter. I come in with a bachelor, so I start as a PA, as a specialist, right? If you get bachelors, you get masters, you get PhD. The highest level if you come in E4 when a specialist.
Mm-hmm.
So I come in with that level. But if you get only high school, um depending on how you do your evaluation, make sure say you evaluate your ordinary and your high school, you join them together. When you do them so, then they'll consider your ordinary levels as your high school diploma and then your advanced level as 1 year of college. If you evaluate only your high school, only your advanced level, then they'll consider them um as high school. And so you'll come into the army as a sangalong.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get any college, wait, bring me back to your question, any classes, course we attend and for university, even at just one class, make sure say before you want come out Cameroon, go for GC, go for registrar's office, go request for your transcript. So any of these schools where you don't ever attend for Cameroon,
Yeah.
come with the transcript, even if you know be complete them, even a technical education, even a your HND them, all that one they don't help you me no enter like Sangalo. So that's very important. And then another thing that say, no play with the mathematics and your arithmetic reasoning, because it go follow you like ghost when you come here. Because another entrance, you must take an entrance exam for join the military, and that entrance exam they call them ASVAB. So two sections for them are about mathematics and arithmetic reasoning. So
Mm-hmm.
if you be run that way you did primary school, it go follow you when you come for America and want join army. So you fit start study. I get a lot of study materials where you fit start prepare yourself. And one thing I do always encourage our brothers and sisters now say when you just come out Cameroon, come now the best time that for join because you never enter inside American system.
Yeah.
You never get ticket for speeding.
Mm-hmm.
You never crack some money head and then they do something or you stay inside some house so it's more picking and they
Mm-hmm.
you tap someone. If you
Mm-hmm.
say you did in a Cameroon, one
Mm-hmm.
discipline, he call you 9111, they can't put you handcuff. You never get you all those history. You never go hospital, so nothing never be inside system. So you're still clean. That is the best time to join because when you join, um, if you be single, then they'll provide you with the barracks. When you hear barracks, not allow that one own them for Cameroon. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get your own room, your own space. Una get big defect. You know, they like it. I think call them like a refectory, but refectory they cook on one chop, they share any money on.
Uh-huh.
But they want a whole dining facility with different kinds of specialties. The way
Mm-hmm.
you fit chop, right? But if you be married, they'll give you housing allowance where it will help you for either buy your house or for pay for your housing. Then they'll give you another extra money for subsidize for your feeding. They call them BAS, and then they'll now pay you your regular salary. And then while you did training, they pay you. You never hear job where they pay you where you
Yes,
did
sir.
training. They'll pay you while you did training. Then they'll pay you for that time where you separate with your family where you did training and stuff. So start prepare yourself while you did come. No say anything where you did get them for Cameroon. It go follow you for America and
America.
it go help you when you want join army.
We're there for 1 hour. Ideally, we'll get part two for the conversation. Oh. Definitely, because I never really touch
The
your
army
life for
side.
America, yeah,
Yeah.
and that one really be important. But one other thing when I like to do, no one made a video over long because
Yes.
yeah. But one thing I get to ask you is our community for you.
Mm-hmm.
At least you don't be here for some time,
Mm-hmm.
and what do you think about our community for you, and what do you think say some person we you don't come, or even persons they don't be for you, what do you think say be that thing we they need to know about community, we fit actually help them move faster and better and faster.
I got a question
Mm-hmm.
for answer that question. How you want my answer? You want my answer like Sergeant Beng, or you want my answer like Ayamba?
Answer first like Ayamba and then Sajembe.
All right. I know why I talk so.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Sergeant Beng will be very professional
Mm-hmm.
and political. Let me put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But Ayamba will tell you a lot of realities as a Cameroonian.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so our community in the United States is very huge. But depending on the state where you find, ma talk for pigeon. Depending for the state where you find yourself and the people where you surround yourself, one very common thing one notice na say, we not like ourselves as Cameroonians.
Oh,
Um, we know. Oh, that's my phone. I'm sorry. We
that's your
know.
phone.
Yes, it's mine.
Okay.
We know the support one another. We na something we need for change.
Mm-hmm.
So like what they see with other communities, right? When one man discovers some good thing, it is spread am for a community. Before you want know, all man they do the same thing, oh, but all man they prosper. But for our Cameroon community, when one man discover a one thing, oh, you know one me another man. Oh. So if he get where go for bad go sabotage him, he go do him. So
Mm-hmm.
he need for change, right? But other than that, we get Cameroonians everywhere. I don't stay for about 9 different states inside this country. Again, thanks to the military, right? And every time we I find myself for a new state, I did try for like, that's something I used to do more. I need to do them again because I don't learn a lot of lessons.
Mm-hmm.
But I did try for like associate myself with Cameroonians and stuff, and I discovered say that camarade the
Camaraderie,
in camaraderie.
camaraderie.
Yes, e no really dey except person na your person,
Yeah.
except person na your tribe,
Mm-hmm.
except person na your church person
Mm-hmm.
wey e need for change, right? And then when you get problem with one person, camps dey be formed. And because they didn't want no dey for your camp, they go to do sabotaging.
Mm-hmm.
And then e no dey add value to no man, right? But it no be necessary like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, in the military community,
Mm-hmm.
Cameroonians are good. Was small
Mm-hmm.
crazy though, but Cameroonians are good. When Cameroonian get promotion, he discover which way if he do for help for a career progression. Guess what he did do? It is
Sure.
share 'em. And before you want know, all man, when one man be promoted to staff sergeant, before you want know, all we, all we, person go reach out for you. Say, I say, my sister, I don't dey try for get this promotion though. I don't do the one, but I don't know what I fit do again. If you give me that promotion point, and then we'll share, and then we get a Cameroonian group. We call them say campus, right? Cameroonian Military Association.
Mm-hmm.
So inside there, we get Cameroonians every day for different military branches
Mm-hmm.
together. Would they work together? Would even get convention
Mm-hmm.
this November. So now one are there around Dallas. Any man
We
way
can
he
see how
want come.
military people they be in
Come and see
Joka.
how military people come see how would in Joker, right? So would they help one another? Like something what be say me remind me, might just bring her up
Mm-hmm.
right now. The last time we came here with Apostle Mark,
Apostle
who
Mark.
is also a chaplain in the United States Army, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned that I'm also working towards becoming a chaplain.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? I just got selected to become an active duty chaplain.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I tell you, say, even though recruiting contract na 3 years, me
Mm-hmm.
I know stay 3 years because I don't be selected for go be an officer and for go be now a chaplain.
Mm-hmm.
It always be my dream, right? So a chaplain na a pastor in the army. So I'll go be a pastor in the army. So time time reach where the body come. I know we get all the materials, all the necessary requirements to build that packet. So
Mm-hmm.
guess what happened? I went to our Cameroonian military community and I said, hey, I'm trying to go to the board. but I don't have. I need letters of recommendation. People that are in high places
Mm-hmm.
in the United States military that can write me these letters of recommendation. But I don't know me them. I only know that the one that I work with.
With.
Guess what happened? I was told, hey, how much time do you have? I said, there is one that is close by.
Mm-hmm.
Within a few weeks, I know I'm already late.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one that I have to wait at least 5 months. Yep. All right. And then thank you. There's another one that I have to wait at least 5 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what one of our retired captain told me?
Mm-hmm.
His name is Captain Sakwe. He's like, he's also from Dian.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, don't worry. Guess what? Before I knew it, I no be even know say Cameroonians they get generals among them. I no be know say we get colonels. I no be know say we get sergeant majors. I'm telling you, I didn't know we had those. I didn't know we had those in the military community. My goodness, letters of recommendations were coming from all over. Other things that I needed, and within the space of a day, I had everything together, and I submitted it. So I got selected. I just brought that to say that if we can work as one, we will succeed in this country. I'm telling you, we will succeed in this country. And we do have good brothers and sisters,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a lot of stuff. Like talking about the business world, right?
Yeah.
I mentioned that while in Cameroon, when I got into fashion designing, it was a Cameroonian Renata who introduced me into it,
Yeah.
right? And when I came to the United States, you see, all the idea them for do Scrum Master, if it's I get an oversight,
Mm-hmm.
not na army go give you that information. Now our
Yeah.
Cameroonian brothers and sisters,
Mm-hmm.
they go tell we about them. Even like the digital business where I enter inside. People the way they don't succeed inside,
Mm-hmm.
and they see me, they say, I know say you get your army and army they give you all of this, but how about supplementing your army income with extra so that as you dey help plenty people, then you'll get more for help
Yeah.
plenty. And so they introduced me, and then I do my research and I discover say na a legit business. So guess what I did? I launched into it. So any man will be interested, lgmbengdigital.com. Permit me. lgmbengdigital.com, and you'll get more information. We can talk about that, right? So our Cameroonian community is a large one. We have so many resourceful people,
People.
so many successful people where they get all the information we need.
You need
No
it.
say that thing where you did try for establish and succeeding. Some Cameroon and already go through that route and they don't succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And if you share that information, the sky will be your limit. So we just need for work together and for learn for forgive one another,
Mm.
irrespective of which way person don't do
Do
you,
you?
and stop for the inherit people their enemies.
Enemies.
I didn't watch for social media. I don't want to fight. The one to fight. You want artists say wait to be the issue, no even know
Say
wait to
no,
be the
no.
issue. But
The
it the fight. If only we learn for forgive one another, work together, we'll go grow. You see all this nice building what is here for Itasia, all these big things that
we
we
start
can
on
take
now.
it back home.
Mm.
Not just owning it,
Yeah.
take it back home for our people to also succeed. You
Enjoy.
don't not all man be meant for come for
Come
here,
with you.
can't hustle.
That's true.
Some man need for be see if I the hustle for here, I no get no family member for Cameroon who go help me for my business grow.
Yep.
You understand? But if we feel succeed and we help one another, we'll grow. Me at the inside the army world, even if I not be a recruiter again, any man where you need any information on how to join the United States Army, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm telling you, I'm on social media.
I think we need to start some segment on Toridey. Will be now about army recruiting. We'll talk about some of those things because now a very broad topic. A topic now one other topic they will if he 1 hour and if he correct, maybe even one day if he correct. Every day ask questions, follow up questions and all of that. By the way, you ever see the print?
No.
You know look,
Is that a tortoise?
yeah, but you see the thing they
That's
did there, I
cowrie.
thought
That's palm.
yeah. You see
Yeah.
Mount Cameroon, you
Yeah.
see river, I don't know that river Memeda, you see.
Trees.
So they call and say Iyasu.
Oracle.
Iyasu na actually you know how like northwestern and they get Togo. Like how
Mm.
we western region too they get Atina Togo.
Yeah.
Yeah, how we Ghanaians they get Kente and all
Is
of
it
that.
Togo or Togo?
Some people even call it Atogo. So I don't
Okay.
really know. I just struggle, made the sound just come out and then
Yeah.
yeah. So actually Southwestern and every generation they don't come up with this uh for represent them also.
Oh
You know
wow.
like how Togo you feel make your shirts.
Design, yeah.
Yeah. So you know what on traditional wear they know really most of like kaba and and rapper and
Grandpa,
share. If you know if
yes.
you really play with them.
Yes.
So the one gets a unique thing where if you use and make cap, if you use and make a shirt, if you use and make different kind of thing, then but for just represent Southwest now. So they call
Southwest.
us say Yasu. When you
Yeah.
get time, Google them, research them more and all of that. So
You know
yeah.
the irony that say my mommy tell me about this. Yeah. It
Mm-hmm.
tell me I never ever still will be the story.
Mm-hmm.
Will be the watch some program
Mm-hmm.
on TV. Then it dey tell me say me I know say we get because I the thought say it did like say for Cameroon would they use the Togo as
The
one national
national,
way.
yeah.
So it tell me say yes, even though it be recognized as a national way, but
Mm-hmm.
na from the northwest
Mm-hmm.
says I know say southwest and too they get their own.
Yeah.
I say really? He say
Yeah.
yes. I think he called that name
Iyasu.
Iyasa. Iyasu, yeah.
Yeah.
He called the name, but now when you don't talk, so
Mm.
it don't make sense.
Yeah, so
Uh,
that's it. Yeah, so and trust me, we all are very proud of what Togo represent, what
yeah.
Togo has represented. We all will continue where Togo and all of that. But you know, one other thing what they try to do for community now for preserve culture. You see how I just show you that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I see what you see, you started identifying the
Things them,
Kobe. So
yes.
we look for different ways for preserve the culture, and not only preserve the culture for export them for different ways of we take and educate people. For instance, if
Yes.
someone come here now, if you want, oh, wait to be this, wait to be that, wait to be that, and then we start get that conversation. Oh, now cocoa tree this, now how they call this
Mm.
particular plant. So, did you ever grow for this corner water?
Lamba.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
lamba.
I know the one
I don't
the way
forget
they
the
talk.
name
I
where they
don't know
call
the
them.
name, yeah,
Yeah, I
but
don't forget the
yeah.
name they call them, but you get some
I see even planting for there. I see
yeah.
cocoa,
You even see like get like
canoe,
some mommy this way, carry
it
basket,
carry yeah
yeah,
with
you
stick,
carry them,
yeah.
yeah. So
Oh
so
wow.
so that is just the whole idea of Iyasu. Now for just okay, another way or a new way, our own generation, their own way
Yeah.
for document with culture and for export our culture.
Oh, I
With
love
time you
this.
start see me all my shirt, the all to read the shirt the way
You
you
the
see
use
them.
them for
Yeah,
design,
you would
yeah.
get more even if not for the hand or like I really enjoy
Wow,
the way
this
we
is good, eh?
yeah,
This is good.
I really enjoy the way we, especially our fashion designers, they don't play around with Togo.
Mm-hmm.
You see how creative, how beautiful it be like. So I just feel like that is the same thing we needed this for.
How much are they selling?
Um, this one I actually saw my friend buying for me.
Okay.
I don't know the
Ah, you
price.
should ask the price so that if somebody is interested, they can easily just get it.
Yeah, and however, for those who they watch, when next would they do a session like this, I will put the person with for American. They actually manage the whole idea for a phone number. So if you call you, if you no one buy for just ask questions. Education be very important. You know one go to some place like Cameroonian, like African, and then some person where you know come on, I would they ask you about, oh, do you know about Yasu? And they
Yeah.
what is Yasu?
Yeah,
And
so
then
yeah.
it's not fair. You want to know about these things. Now one other way we will transfer. Now one other knowledge we will transfer and we are picking them and we'll carry them run with them. So I'll send you the information and everything. If you have get
Yeah.
question, then but tell me where you go. Let me say,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
that place
tell
go
you.
today.
I'll
Say,
take a picture. I'll
yeah,
say, oh, it
say,
already reached here.
yeah, yeah. A day, so many people they already welcome. I've even get some video. Place you welcome, but if you play now. Sergeant Mbeng, thank you very much for coming. You know, so my personal person.
You be my personal
Yeah.
person. I
Oh.
know.
We'll discuss more about that. And
Yeah.
you talking about your journalism background.
Yes.
Now I understand why I will gravitate towards you.
Mm.
Yeah, because I'm so passionate about what I'm doing. I don't know if it's a calling, but for some reason, sour starter and sour day now, and the vision where I get them,
Yeah.
and the people that I meet, especially lately, the kind of people they will are the easily go
Yeah.
towards them.
Yeah.
It's for me, it's speaking to my soul. Like, okay, there's something you have to do. You don't already start do fine, do
Yeah.
well. I don't see any reason why you go get all the journalism background and
And
they will
then you
have
need
a
to
platform
explore.
like this,
Yeah.
and you are not using the platform to educate. Have so much. You don't learn a lot. You don't accumulate a lot. You get so much experience. I feel like the easiest way for we to bless our community
Mm-hmm.
in 2024 going upwards.
Not
Now,
to
for
share.
first of all, just share the knowledge we'll get them.
Yeah.
Now, for just share the knowledge, every knowledge we'll get and share them. Every knowledge we'll get them.
I concur with you
Yeah.
100%. I did actually try to do that. I not
Mm-hmm.
really get a big platform, I did do that like on my social media
Yeah.
pages, but one of the things that will hinder me not just the nature of the job what I
Mm-hmm.
do. I'm right now I be demanding, but
Mm-hmm.
now switching and becoming an officer and a
Mm-hmm.
chaplain, it will give me more time because it's going to be more about talking. So it'll give me more time to like share.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm interested in like doing documentaries.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't mind, I
Mm-hmm.
was actually thinking about it. You should do like a documentary on like the life of a US military soldier, enlisted and
So you
maybe.
see why when I talk say sometimes it be when I talk say for some reason it easy for me for if you know me very well, you
Mhm.
don't see me for church, right? You
Yeah.
notice say when I come there, you hardly see me as to people then all if for one salute, sorry for the other people them, I'll just salute you with my hand and go me.
Mhm.
But you salute me the other that tells you no, I don't want you greet me with your
No
hand. I
salome
want you
with
to
your
hug
hand
me. Yeah.
again.
Because
You
for
were
some
very
reason
stern. Don't greet me like that again.
I
Next time you
just
see me, make sure you give me a hug. I'm like, okay.
I just feel like that is how I feel about you. I just feel like okay, now my person this like you
Yeah.
need to know her and you just come over talk about documentary.
Hmm.
Now message you I say I'm some person
Okay.
about things they will actually get for start doing. And one of the things that inside that documentary is especially about our community. Yeah, I
Mm.
feel like we need to start doing that. We don't should dominate for here for 1 hour. It's beautiful,
Mm.
good information. But if we do a documentary, it will come out differently. However,
Yeah.
we'll talk that one for background.
Yeah.
We'll not make the video over long.
Yeah. No, no
So
problem. At least are they here?
wait to be
Anytime
your
we.
final message to our community.
All right. So my final message is going to be thank you all. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for patronizing our brother, and thank you for what you're doing. I appreciate you, and I honor you, and I also honor the Christ in you. Yeah, that's why I'll give you that hug all the time. Yeah. I just want to say thank you for that which you've been doing. You've you're impacting our community. I love what you're doing. And I just pray that God will give you not only wisdom, but also give you the means so you'll be able to reach out to as many people as you can, and also give you like the means to be able to spread your wings, because sitting here and doing all of these, the lights and everything, it's bills,
Yeah,
right? You
sure.
have to meet that. So if
Mhm,
we can be able to like support you and stuffs like that, that will be perfect. And I'm always here. I'm going to be leaving Texas in a few months' time. Yeah, I'm going to be in New York. New York. Yeah. So even if I'm there, you can always reach out if you need anything. When you come to New York, you need a place. I'm your holy sister. So I'm always there. Whatever you need, please. You can always reach out to me. And thank you for that which you're doing. And for our people, we are a beautiful community. We have a lot to offer each other. We just have to learn to forgive one another and grow from our mistakes and advance ourselves and continue to add value to ourselves. And when it comes to the military side, I'm here. You can still join even if you are up to the age of 43. Many
wow.
people don't know that.
Mhm,
We really need to talk more about this military some
mhm.
other time. You can still join. If you have an ordinary levels, you can still join.
Yeah.
There are benefits. There are you have sign up bonuses. I've put in people who got 50,000 cash free money. You
Wow.
know, you have 50 jobs you can pick from. Contrary to the stereotype people have that everybody who joins the military, you have to be
Mhm,
able to
mhm,
like
mhm,
handle the bazooka, but you get to pick a job, which is what you do. I'm a logistician,
mhm,
automated logistics specialist. I can work in an aviation unit, aircrafts, hospital, all those different stuff. So you have all these opportunities. Please, if you have any questions, if you're interested in the military, if you're in this country, if you're out there, another thing is while you're out there, if you don't have a green card, you cannot join. You can only join if you have a green card or US citizenship,
mhm.
but there are things you can be doing to prepare yourself for when you get here and you get to that point. I'm here, whether I'm a recruiter or not, I'm in the military. If I cannot help you, I'll always direct you to the right person. Okay. And please remember lgmbengdigital.com. That is a platform that is going to really help empower so many people financially. I
Mhm,
know now it sounds so vague, so broad to so
mhm,
many people that are like, what is this? But I tell you, you can run your own business in the comfort of your home. Everything is already done for you, right? Everything is already done. You just have to do the training. You just have to be hardworking. So continue adding value to yourself. Remain blessed, and I'm here if you need me.
Thank every person on the watch. Go ahead and share the video. If it's not interesting, if it's not important to you, just share because it might be important to the next person. Like my sister, I don't talk like I don't talk. Like most people they already talk nowadays. The easiest way for you to impact our community. Now, first of all, start sharing information. Bet you that was how Toridey was founded. I sat in my room, hotel room in Garoua. I don't ever forget. We go play ball. After the game, all my friends they don't come out, they don't go joke and that kind of stuff. She didn't my home. For some reason, I start think about my friend, them, my childhood friend, them. We then to the play ball as I the play. Most of them were more talented than me. You understand? Most of them were super talented. Like you look at somebody play and you're like, how did they do them? That would they small, that would they
Mm-hmm.
young. But then I realized I be there for that level way most of them need be there for day. So that day I just ask myself, like, why? Why me I reach play reach to this level? But all these other guys they be really good, some they be even good past me.
You know,
Why
rich.
most of them no reach?
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is I even place with I stop, I go back for school. I go make 2 years for school, write my O level, my advanced level. Come back for house, where some of them see day for house they play.
Oh
But
wow.
guess what? I still can't play past the suited day for some other level. It boils down to one thing: information.
Mm-hmm.
Before you even react on an information, you get forget the information. The same way you thought you will watch TV, you see woman in the military uniform and all of that, and it inspire you. It build that foundation in you. Today you dress in the military attire,
Mm-hmm.
and you've done wonderful for our community because of that. If that information maybe get to you through that TV,
Mm-hmm.
you will probably be as other thing. You will still impact humanity, but guess what? You did do another different. And for
Not
me,
on
I
this
feel like this is
platform.
just the
Yeah.
best. So one thing I feel like we really need for start do anyhow, like do every now and then. Now for share information for the community. Whether the information they come from you, whether they come from some different person, whether you're not the person need to talk, whether you're not the person need fight. So long as you know that information will benefit your man, share them.
Share.
Share them. Take advantage of social media. Look at how social media don't destroy our community from 2016 to now.
Mm.
Guess what? If we actually take from now to the next how many years, use social media for rebuild and even build far more better than
Yeah.
we don't destroy. You will just need for share and share and share. Go ahead and share this video. Let us know what you did not like about the video. That one, throw for bush. The few things you'll be like and pick another one where you need for wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't talk about a company, Mbeng, digital.com.
Digital.com. Yes.
Go out there, check out the website is running already.
Yes, the website is
Go
running.
out there, check out the website, ask as many questions as possible. Educate yourself on what she's doing, on what she wants you to do. Ask as many questions as possible, and before you know it, Naso will transform the community. Every
Mm-hmm.
other community will not see them for place with the day. They do now one thing: sharing of information, sharing of information, sharing of information, sharing of information. A small to it I'll get time for today. Thank you very, very much. Very soon, I bet when on also see Sergeant Mbeng on Toridey, he will get his own segment. And
Amen.
yeah, I need to tap into that journalism blessing. Funny thing, I wanted to become a journalist.
Mm-hmm.
My elder sister said, no, you need to read now law because you go write concours and this
Mm-hmm.
and that and that. So when I do what I do, I don't know how I come out, but one thing be sure for a very long time, I don't always be very passionate about this.
Journalism. Yeah.
Thank you now.
Thank you.